To begin, I want to write what on the back? My name. Next, I'm going to start by doing 4 wavy lines across my paper horizontally. So I'm going to leave a couple inches from the top, and I'm going to draw a wavy line across the paper. Then I'm going to leave a little bit of space, and I'm going to do that again. And then 2 more times. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 wavy lines across, breaking it up into 5 sections. Next, I'm going to write I am at the top. Now I want these letters to be touching the top of my paper and the bottom of the letter to be touching this line. So I'm going to go I, and then for my A, again, I want it to touch the top and this wavy line. And you may notice I'm making all of my letters capitalized so that it's easier. I am, and now I'm going to fill the rest with words that I feel like describe me. And I want to do positive words and do some interesting words that are a little more creative. So feel free to look at the list that we project on the screen for ideas. So I'm going to start by putting creative. So I am creative, so CR, and when I run out of space, I can just keep doing this word until I finish it. So I'm going to start here now with my E. Okay, and so now I have I am creative, and I'm going to keep filling this with words until I run out of paper. Let's skip ahead. Okay, so now mine says I am creative, artistic, caring, loving, and kind. And by creating these words, I have broken up my paper into all kinds of interesting shapes. Which makes it sort of an abstract design. So before we paint this, we're now going to take oil pastels and you're going to trace each line and each letter, and you can use a whole variety of colors. So I'm going to start by tracing this line, and I'm pressing kind of hard so that it gets nice and bright and solid. And then when I go to each letter, I can change the color. And we don't want to color in because we're going to be painting, so you want to make sure you leave the rest of it white until we do that. All right, so I'm going to finish tracing all of my pencil, and then let's skip ahead. Okay, and for my last step, I'm going to want to put a placemat under my paper, especially when I'm painting on an edge, to keep the table clean. And I'm going to use watercolor paints to fill in each little spot with different colors. And these colors are completely up to you. So I'm going to get a little bit of water, get a little paint, and slowly start filling in each little section. And after I fill one in, I just want to wash my brush before I go to my next color. So I'm gonna rinse my brush, wipe it off, and pick my next color. And the oil pastel will help you stay in the lines too, because that oil is pushing the water from the paint off of the paper. All right, let's take a look at how mine turns out.